Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Before I start today's video, I do have a little something to say to you, and that is that I'm very sorry that I have not been uploading for a while. As you can tell from my background, I have just finished moving, and it is only today that my new place has become fit for filming, and I just set up my entire filming desk and everything. So I apologize really for having taken so long and been so overdue with my videos. I know I'm about 2 weeks overdue, so I hope to be able to publish more often, more frequently, and if not more frequently, then at least more punctually. Yeah. So let's get started. Today I have first impressions come demo, come tutorial, come new product update kind of video. Most of you will probably know, but for those of you who don't know, Maybelline, I'm sorry, I was just picking up the new item. Maybelline has released the Nudes Eyeshadow palette finally in India. I have been waiting for this since the day I saw the first review. You have to believe me. I have been waiting and I've only heard good things. The only reason I ordered it was because I heard a lot of good things about it from when it got released in America. So here I have it today, and I'm going to start with swatches. I'm not going to start with swatches, but I'm going to cover swatches. I'm going to cover pigmentation without a primer, and then I'm going to show you how I did my eye makeup today. And I used this palette and how I think you should use it and what my reviews are on it. So, but spoiler alert, I like it a lot. So for starters, this is the first Maybelline palette, Maybelline big palette. We know that they have the Diamond Glow Quartz, but this is the first large palette that Maybelline has come up with. It has 12 shades, all neutral, all different kinds of neutral, but all neutral. And this is what these look like. I hope the camera is picking up its true colors, but in any case, I'll show you swatches on the back of my hand very soon. You have some neutrals, you have some warm neutrals, you have some cool neutrals right here. And I love the way these have been packaged, because before I bought this, I saw quite a few reviews, and I'm not the only one who noticed this. I mean, there were a lot of people who did notice it, and I'll tell you what, this has been packaged very, very smartly, and I'll show you. Each of these have been placed in such a fashion that they can be used as small individual palettes, so you know it's easier for you to use it. For example, these 4 are the colors that I used to create the makeup look that I'm wearing today, just these 4. So these 4 together would make a wonderful palette, these 4 together would make a wonderful palette, these 4 together would make a wonderful palette, and make it easier for a beginner to use these. So you have a minimum number of colors, and then of course that is one way of using it. Then these 3 would make a palette, these 3 would make a palette in the form of trios, so you have another 4 palettes right there. And of course you have duos, these 2 together, these 2 together, these 2, and so on and so forth. So yes, I do think that it has been packaged very beautifully, and I love the way Maybelline has come up with this. Of course, I already knew all this about this because I had been following the reviews of this particular palette for quite a while. At the back here, it shows you how to use this palette, how to use it if it were a quad, trios, duos. Did I say that right? Yes. Quads, trios and duos. How to use this palette, along with a diagram on how to use it right. According to this, of course, you can mix and match like I know a lot of us love to do. But this is an all-in-one nudes palette. So if there's anyone who's looking to buy, maybe I need a nude taupe color or a lid color or like a warm brown color or a bronze color or a gold, this has everything. This, according to me, is completely worth the money with the number of products number of colors that it shows, that it contains. So yeah, I love the packaging, I love the colors. I think it's an all-in-one. It's that one neutral palette that you want and it will suffice all your needs. If you're a hoarder like me, of course, nothing is ever going to be enough. But if you're just looking for that one nude palette, then I suggest you go for this. I'll talk about its price and everything in a little while. But let's first start swatching. So guys, this is what all these swatches are. From left to right, I've got the both the rows swatched on my hand here. So as you can see, this is a mixed bag when it comes to pigmentation. The dark matte colors are of course wonderfully pigmented, but as you can see, this light one here, it's beautiful and it does transfer very well onto the eyes, which I'll show you how I got the look that I'm wearing today. But as you can see over here, it doesn't swatch very well. This one, the third one, is a matte shade. I think, is it a matte shade? Yes, it's a matte shade. And again, like you can see, it's not extremely pigmented, so you can say that the dark ones, like most dark eyeshadows, are very well pigmented, and the lighter ones, not so good. But you should know this about them, that they're extremely buildable, and I'll talk about that in just a bit. So guys, now that you've seen what the swatches look like, I should tell you that the lighter colors, first of all, these swatches are all on these swatches are all on their own. I've not applied a primer under them or a foundation or anything. These are just on bare skin. So obviously they don't transfer, the lighter colors don't transfer very well. They are not as pigmented as the darker ones, which I think, I mean, I would have really liked it if they were as pigmented, but they're not. But one of the biggest upsides of this palette for me is that, I mean, these colors, they have very little fallout. Even the darker ones, they have very little fallout. I'll insert my video of applying the eye makeup on right here and show you what I did for my demo right here, and you'll see that I did not use a primer and I had already gotten all of my face makeup in place, only my eyes were left. So you can imagine that I used almost all dark colors, almost, but none of them fell off. So I'll insert the video right here. So guys, without any further introduction, let's just get into the demo of the Nudes Eyeshadow Palette by Maybelline. I'm using this first shade from the second row, from the bottom row, and applying it all over my eyelid with a blender brush. This is a very casual look that I'm attempting, and thus I did not apply any sort of base or any sort of primer. This should also show you the true colors without any outside help, so to say. I'm applying it all over my moving lid. Next, I'm taking this matte brown shade, and this is going to act as my transition color and my crease color. What it's meant to do for this particular look is add depth and a little bit of dimension, and help this very simplistic sort of look have a slightly smokier turn than it would normally. I am using the same brush as I used before, so as to show you that it's a very easy, very minimal product kind of look. Next, I'm going for this eyeshadow right up above. The camera is not picking up its right color, but it is sort of slightly satiny taupe color, and I'm applying it with a flat shader brush onto the centers of my eyes. I'm trying to pack it on as much as I can so that the very center of my eyelid is slightly brighter than the rest of the eye. Next, I'm taking this shimmery champagne-y sort of color, and I'm going to be applying this to the inner corners of my eyes to make my eyes look a little more open and really pop. And at the same time, I'm also going to be using this as my brow bone highlight.
and we're done. So this is the look that I came up with. It turned out to be very cool tone but very wearable, and I ended up loving it. Now let's get back to the review.
So this palette retails for $8.99 inclusive of all taxes, but I got it on Nykaa when there was a 20% off sale. I think it was just for one evening and I ordered it that time. But other than that, it retails for 8.99 rupees. I think that it is, yes, it is a little expensive considering it's a Maybelline palette, but since it's the first of its kind, I would give it that much. I think it is worth the money. I think it is worth investing 900 rupees in this palette and be done for all of your neutral eyeshadow needs. It has a wide array of shimmer, jewel tones, mattes, anything that you could possibly want. It also comes with a matte black. Now about the matte black, as you can probably see, it's this odd angle. It's this one here. This is just one swipe, but the matte black is not as matte as I would like it to be. And sorry, it's as matte as I'd like it to be, but it's not as black as I'd like it to be. I have the black in my Sleek Eye Divine eyeshadow palette, is much more pigmented, and this is more like a dark charcoal color, if you know what I mean. It's not as black as I want it to be. It's like a very dark grey, but if you keep building it up, I think it will do the trick. I have not tried this out yet because I got this palette today and this is my first impressions video. So let's see. If you guys want me to come up with more tutorials using this palette, then do post it in the comments below. And I guess that's it for the Maybelline's nude palette for today. The final verdict is that I like it, and yes, I'm very glad to have spent the money on it. I'm even more glad that I got the 20% discount, but even without it I would have ordered it because I have been waiting for this for a very long time and it has been exactly what I have been looking for. So guys, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked my first impression video along with the review, and I hope you liked the eyeshadow look that I came up with using just that one quad. If you have any further requests, maybe if you want to see more tutorials using this palette, or if you want to see any other item reviewed, all the makeup that I'm wearing today, I will have it listed in the description box along with the prices. And if there's any one of those items that you want me to review for you, then do post it in the comments below. If you like this, then shoot me a big thumbs up, and you can follow me on Facebook, and I also now have an Instagram, so I will link that in the description box, or I will have my username somewhere here. So just find me and follow me, and I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, whatever it is that you're doing, and I will see you next time. Bye!